Hey, guitar fans, this is Steve Bright. What we've got here is the new Squier Bullet Telecaster in SeaFoam green. This is the first introduction. We're going to do a few things with this over time. First thing we're going to do tonight is replace the PickGuard from boring old white to a greenish that's going to blend, I think, much more nicely with the SeaFoam green, make it look cuter. That's one thing. We've already changed the strings to the neon blue DRs, and they're, what the heck weight are those things? I think these are 10s or a 9. Might be a 9. And then we're going to add some things on to the body. That's going to be some tropical guys, just to give it a little bit more interest for the fun of it. Maybe we'll group them down below. Maybe we'll spread them out. I'm not exactly sure yet how I'm going to lay them out, but we're going to do something with them. But first we're going to replace the PickGuard. We're going to also replace the string holder that goes up way on the other end, instead of this boring little piece of junk. And eventually, what I'm going to do is switch the neck out to a Telecaster neck instead of the ugly Telecaster stock head, which I think is gross. But anyway, we've added a nice little textured strap from Fender, and oh, we're going to also change at some point to a vintage style tuner. And switch them out for instead of the modern ones. But I don't think I'm going to do that today. First, I think what I'll do is end up switching these out and put them in the new neck. When we get around to doing the neck, it'll have the new tuners in there. These are going that way. They're going the other way, actually, just so you can see what they look like, kind of. But first thing we're going to do is take the PickGuard off and replace that with the greeny one and do some other stuff. Oh, and I got some inlays for the fingerboard, but I think I'm going to wait to place them because I really like them, the rows. But I think I'm going to wait until I decide when I'm going to do the new fingerboard or not. So that's it for right now. We're going to get started. Be back in a second. So what we're going to do right now is take the old PickGuard off. I'm going to try to do it without loosening the strings. I may end up having to do that, but as a matter of fact, maybe I ought to just loosen the strings. Try to make this a little simpler for myself. So we're going to go up top. We're going to loosen the strings, and then we'll be back. Forgot I had to loosen the strings anyway so that I could get the old holy downy thing able to be removed. So let's see if we can do this simply. This one, okay, there's a little long. We'll take this little screwdriver. Oh, my arthritis is killing me. The power. It's nice to have the power. So that's easy enough to do. We got that one off. And then we got the new improved one down here. We're going to throw on with the screw. There's the new one. Put the screw in. And place it down. Well, last time I did one of these, I broke it off. So we're going to go a little more gently today. Let's see. Okay, so that's tightened down, and that's that. Those will go under there nicely. Let's try taking that down a little. and see if we can get these off. Maybe we'll use power to pull the screws out. There we go. Just up and take a look and see what's under there. Sometimes there's springs and sometimes there's little rubber booties. Either one will be fine to deal with, but oh good, it's not underneath there or nothing, so that's cool. Let's see. So it's coming that way, so I want it to go out that way where the wires are. The wires are coming out that way. So that we can just do. And now you can see there's springs there. So what I'm going to do is power remove this. There's one. We'll get the spring out. Now we'll replace the PickGuard in a minute. So we have to reset the pickup pipe naturally. So that's off. So let's not break the solder joints and screw it all up royally. So that's the old PickGuard. There's the new one. Hopefully it's a perfect match. No nonsense. They put a layer of protective plastic on these things, and taking it off is a bit of a pain in the neck. So I'm going to peel off this plastic stuff, and then I'll be back. I'm going to put this on. Bring you back into this. So here's the plastic stuff that covers these things to so it doesn't get all scratched up in shipping and all that kind of stuff. But to get it off after you put it on is a real pain in the neck. So we'll just peel this away and reveal the pretty pearl greenish stuff that'll go real nice, I think, with the SeaFoam green. So all we got to do is keep peeling this junk away. And then, because it gets stuck under the screw holes and stuff when you put it back down. When you put the screws on, if you don't lift this off first, you know, you might scratch it up and get some fingerprints on there. But, so what? You're going to scratch it up and get fingerprints on it all the time. But it makes it a little bit easier to get rid of this, I think, for me anyway, beforehand. Simple makes it easy peasy. So we're going to peel this stuff. And then the next thing we'll do after that is put the pickup back in where it came from. Ooh, this is nice and shiny stuff. That's good. So that's done. All right, so now we're going to put the screws through the hole that are too small. The holes are too small for the screws. So here's another amazing adventure. So what I got to do is drill that out a little bit. Just another everyday surprise when you do stuff. It's never back. So what I'm going to do is just take a drill bit, because I tried the screws on the other PickGuard and it passes through there easily. You know, the screw passes through easily. So all I'm going to do is just try to ream out a little bit more hole so that the screws can pass through there easily and not hang up. And that's not working very well. So I guess I got to get a bigger drill bit and actually drill them out. So that's what I'm going to do. Back in a minute. All right, we're back. We got a bigger drill bit. We're going to drill this little stupid hole now. See if you can see this here. Try to get it to just open up enough to let the screw pass easily. I hope it ain't too big. I guess it couldn't be too big. That's good. So it's going to go down and sit there like that. That's good. Oh, can you see? You probably couldn't even see. So that's fitting through there and right. There goes the screw on the floor. We'll pick it up. So we're back here again. And this is the hole I haven't drilled yet. And this is the one we did. So we got one fitting and one we got to open up yet. So let's see if we can do this right here. Live and in living color. Whoops. Get the drill bit out of the piece. Simple. Things always go just as you plan. Okay, so that's nice now. That's a good hole. This one here we'll take and use the drill and just sort of clean out the mess and get all the pieces free in there. Use this like a, sort of like a reamer. There, that's good. No damage to the PickGuard. However, we did make a bit of a mess. All right, so we're going back to putting this thing together. What we're going to do is drop the screw in. Then we're going to take the spring, load the spring back on. And then we're going to take this and go back here and put this in. Start it down the hole, I hope. How am I doing? We don't want to strip the thread on the pickup. For God's sakes, we don't want to strip the thread on the pickup. Alright, so that's one side we're starting. That's going good. And then we're going to take the screw and put it in the other hole, like that. And then we got to get the spring on. We line the pickup with the hole. This should all go together good. In just a second here. You think it's going to be simple and easy? Usually dead ass wrong. Okay, so there we go. Now we got this coming through. That's nice. With the shiny chrome. I guess I'm screwing into thin air. Alright, turn this over so we can see where the screw is actually going. Geez, I thought I had it the first time. Guess I didn't have it at all. Wow. Alright, I think that's the hole. Feels like it. Okay, there it goes. I think we have found success. Finally. Did I put that in right? I think I did. Okay. Let's tighten this one up just a little bit. Because we know it's going to go a little higher. Now we can slide this back under the strings. And hopefully just drop it easily in place. By God, I think it's going to work. So that's what it'll look like. Just make sure the wires aren't hooked up and that they're going through the channel the way they're supposed to. I think they are. They must be, or I wouldn't see it, I don't think. Go trying to tighten it down. Well, it's off a little bit. Our guy in another one said he'd lift the screws up and loosen them up and let it reseat around that piece. So we'll lock this one down Sorta kinda. I'm gonna do this one. See if we can get both sides done around the mechanism. That side's down. I think that side's down too. Just make that tight. Get these guys back in place. And that's tight. Oop. Okay. Well, that was pretty klutzy. I think that's sated. Oh, I don't like the way that's sitting. I wonder if I do have a wire pinched under there. I gotta pull this out again. Okay, let's go find the wires. Sits better. Yeah, that lines up now. And that lines up better. Let's loosen this one up again. Let that all sit into place. So I'm going to put this screw in first. And this corner. See if that's seat. That's down. I guess that sticks up just a little bit around that edge. So we'll just leave it alone. So I'm pretty sure there's nothing pinched under there now. Because there's two wires that go from the pickup over to here. And I want to be sure they're not under the plate. That all sits down pretty good now. The holes line up better. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And these other holes do all line up good, so that's good. So I think this is going to have your basic happy ending. Even though it starts out looking a little scary, makes you worry about stuff. We're doing good now. Get these kind of in place and then be done. And the next thing we'll do, we got the new string tree up there. And then we'll lay this one down. And then we'll start playing with the fish. Where'd my fish go? We got a herd of fish to deal with here. And a turtle. Two fish and a turtle. That's tight. Get up here in the other corner. Okay, that's tight. Like we did when we set it up, which all you guys missed because I did the setup all by myself. It was a train wreck when I got it. Right out of the box, nothing was right at all. I was afraid it was going to be a real piece of junk. But there was a lot of loose screws. I bought this from Musician's Friends, And I wouldn't recommend them to anybody because they didn't set up a damn thing. They didn't do nothing. They shipped this guitar out in real ratty shape. They should be ashamed of themselves. Yeah, I know it's a cheap guitar, but they'll never get me as a customer again. And I buy guitars. Okay, so we got all this electronics locked down again. We've got, the switch was a little loose too. I never checked that before. Okay, that's good. And all these things, oh no, that's the height. Leave that alone, dope. These screws, and those are all nice and tight. That holds it down to the guitar. These 3 screws ought to set the height of the pickup. And I just screwed that up. But we've got to reset them all anyway. So that's pretty good. So what I'm going to do now is just tune it back up. And then we'll mess with the fish again in a minute. All right, so hang tough. Okay, so the new PickGuard is installed, which is pretty cute. It's tuned up to pitch. I still got to set the height, but we're not electric yet. So we got the cute blue strings with the new aqua PickGuard. Oh, we got the new string guy down there too. Anyway, that's it for now. We're going to deal with the fishes next and see what we can do with dressing up the body of the guitar with these guys. So we've got to figure out where we want to put them, how we want it to be, where are they going to show best. We love the beloved turtle. I think we'll put the turtle up at the top. And then the other fish guys, we'll put somebody down here, down below, and we'll put the little guy down there. What do you think? How's that look? Does it make any sense at all? I don't know. It's my guitar. We'll have to see. All right. So we'll get them together and put them on. All right. The turtle is a guarantee. So let's put the turtle on. Oh, and I got the turquoise Alice to sort of make sure this stuff sticks to the front side, to the seal side. So we've got to peel this away. What you kind of want to do is, you listened to me do these before, is you want to peel the paper away from the plastic, mostly, so that the whole inlay lifts. Nice. So I think we're going to put this guy looking to the top of the world. Put him right up there. You gotta love the turtle. How's that lifted? And he's laying down really nice. These stickers are from Giacomo. Giacomo makes a good sticker with a nice heavy plastic. It's a nice heavy inlay. They lay down well. And they really feel like they're going on good. Maybe we should have the clownfish clowning around inside. What do you think? Put this guy down the bottom. Or even up on the headstock. I don't know. It's hard to say. I like them to show while you're playing. Maybe this guy's swimming out from under. And this guy's swimming down below. Swimming toward each other. What do we do? What do we do? Should I ask Patty? She's not feeling too good. She's got a lot of pain from her shoulder surgery. Clownfish. The beloved clownfish. Swimming out from under? Maybe. So let's take Alice and squish the clown onto the plastic. Then we'll peel the plastic excuse me, the paper away from the plastic. I suppose we could think about putting a clown up on the PickGuard. Maybe we will. I think what I might do is put that guy that kind of has blue and stuff with him and put him up there. All right, so we got the clownfish free. Where are we going to place the clown? Let's do some clowning around by the volume controls. We'll take the Alice pick, which is also turquoise. It matches the board. I guess I should start playing the Alice. But the Alice is a heavier pick. I like a thin pick. Let's get this guy off. See if he lays down. Oh, yeah. So if you peel this down flat, hey, and it sort of retracts away from the decal or the sticker. Much better. So, yeah, I think I may put this guy up here, maybe way up north. Flying in up opposite the turtle. So we'll hit the guy here. I don't know what kind of fish this is. Cute, though. He's got blue in him, so he'll go a little bit with the turquoise. The clownfish is a clown. He doesn't really go with anything. He just goes with himself. I think that's what we're going to do with this guy. Put him right up on the PickGuard. That's peeling away pretty good. There, that's good. So now what we do is we take Alice, the incredible pick. See, Alice. Oop. That's a company who makes it. This is a 0.8 millimeter Alice pick, if you care. I don't think you do at all. All right, so that's done. Everybody's squished on good. Everybody's looking good. So we're done with all the dress up. Next thing I'm going to do is go back to business and set up the heights. Okay, be back. All right, so I got a feeler gauge, 2 of them that I use to set the height on the pickups, which are from Stuart McDonald. And I learned about these from Dave, from Dave's World of Fun Stuff. And all you want to do is set this so that it clears, just barely grazes the brass piece on this side. I forget what the exact number is of what that is, but that's pretty close right there. And then this one here I mucked around with and messed it up. So we can bring this back up a little bit. Because I did mess up that height when I messed with that. And then for the treble side, it's a little lower. Or a little closer, I should say. So this should be okay. I didn't hit it. Oh no, this is all brand new, huh? Look at that. So let's see how close we are just from guesswork. That's got to come up a bit. It's pretty good. And then down here, there's a little bit of space here. So let's see if we can raise this guy up. Let's go back and see, because this one rocks. Both of these just rock. So if you change one side, you may change the other. That feels pretty good. So we're not going to mess with that anymore. So that's pickup heights are set. I didn't do anything to screw up the intonation, so that should still be good. But we can take a look at that. See if we're in tune. That's an E, and at the 12th fret, it's dead nuts. A is right in tune. That's perfect. D and D. Holy cow. This cheap crummy guitar that gave me so much trouble in the beginning. I love the look, except for the headstock. I hate the headstock on these guys. That's why we bought the other neck. So this is a little different neck. It's a 22 fret neck. I don't know if you can see it now, but actually it's going to line up here, and it gives you a fret from here. So you end up with an extra fret, which from what I'm reading says it's okay. You just got to make sure that this tail piece doesn't bump into the pickup, and that's not going to go back far enough to do that. So it'll be fine, I think. But that's an amazingly big adventure, something that I've never done before, and we're going to wait a while and get into that later. Right now we'll just enjoy the fish at the sea. We'll go over and do a final. I'll take you guys with me if you want, and you can take a listen. Okay? So, for the finish up photo here, we've got 3 fish. We've got the new PickGuard from the boring old white thing that was here before. See what I mean? Boring white. Blah. No good. So we've gone to the new turquoise that goes with the SeaFoam green, which is nice. It's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to look good. We've got to clean this up a little bit when we're done. But in the meantime, let's go take a listen. You can sing right along. There's the E coming up. Alright, this snark tuner is very sensitive. So there we are. Front pickup. Both. Back. Bridge pickup. Full volume will change tone. And now we can get dirty on the bass amp. Pretty cool. So we got the new fishes, we got the new fingerboard, we got everything all done. We got the nice blue shiny strings. Anyway, that's all it. We're all done. Thanks.